Hello there and welcome back to my channel. In front of me I have another confirmed Eurovision 2023 entry. This one comes from France. It was released today. It's called Évidemment or Évidemment or something French, I assume, by Zarra. And yeah, let's listen to it. Nice ending as well. I like those little parts, like where the vocal actually kind of stops and doesn't really contribute anything to the song. There's something going on in the instrumental to kind of compensate for that. I think that's really cleverly put together, so that you don't really have these segments in the song where you feel like nothing is happening and you feel like, oh, they could have added something here. They actually added things throughout the song, like elements, small details, to make sure that something was all the time going on here. That's really just a nice detail to put into your song, like to actually pay attention to those things and be careful there. I think mainly like in the third chorus when you have these lines when she's just saying évidemment and then there's a long pause, but then you have the strings pick up instead and kind of adding an additional melody to that, kind of piling on the suspense, I guess, as simultaneously as it also just does a little bit of like placeholder work, I guess. There's like a purpose to different parts as well. I think these elements and details that are scattered around the song, they're purposeful as well. I think it's an intriguing piece of songwriting. I think it's really well put together. The production quality of it sounds really crisp, and like the dynamics throughout the song, I think, are really tangible. I think there's a real playful approach to everything going on here, and I mean, at first you kind of feel like this kind of suspenseful tone really wants to be the focal point, and you don't really know where the song is going to continue forward. Might be like a Bond-esque type of suspenseful ballad or like pop ballad, or it could go the way that it goes here. It goes a little bit like, I guess, disco and with really like snappy percussion and snappy bass lines and a little hook that's pretty catchy. However, I don't really think that the melody in this hook is really something that's outstanding or so. It mostly feels like just a little pleasant, tagging along melody to it. It might grow on me and I might become addicted to it later on, who knows? But for now, it's not really a melody that really spoke to me the first time I heard it. But there was a lot of other things going on in the song that I really got intrigued by instead, so that might just be something that connects with me later on down the line. But for now, I think it's a fascinating little piece of songwriting. It's well put together, well polished. Vocally, I think it sounds quite like stacked with potential as well. It's a fun delivery in the vocal. It has some showcasing moments there towards the end, and it feels like there's a constant life throughout the vocal, which is something that's quite nice. Um, a bit on the abrupt side, I guess, between segments. It didn't really feel like the flow was all there, I guess, throughout. The opening part of the song is pretty long, which I don't mind. I think it's a very effective way to open the song. I think it builds really effectively at the opening, but I feel like when the second chorus comes along, that's a very short chorus leading into this pretty effective breakdown, and then you have a pretty short chorus to end the song with as well. It feels like they tried to cram in too many ideas into just a 3-minute song. If you wanted to be a bit more effective, I think you could drag out some parts and maybe just cut out one of the choruses, like the second one, and you could really build by using the breakdown towards the end, kind of incorporate that as a bridge leading into this final chorus, which actually has a little bit more drive and power to it. Because I feel like the second chorus might be a bit like a tad similar to the first one, not really offering that much new stuff, and I don't really feel like the chorus in this song really has an enigmatic drive to it or a lot of energy. I mostly felt that the last time it appeared, and it really just kind of won me over by all of the instruments coming together and the vocal, I guess, having been kicked up a gear during the breakdown sections, or the section before. But yeah, as an overall package, I think this is pretty great. I'm intrigued to see it on stage and everything as well. It's a song that will stand out due to its style and approach that it has taken. The French language is obviously always quite charming, I'd say. And it's just kind of nice to have a song like this in the selection as well, I'd say. It stands out among the selection, and I'm intrigued to see it on the stage as well. For now, I think it's pretty good, but I think I'll have to kind of warm up to certain parts of it to really get hooked by it, because I think the creativity is there. It's playful, it's dynamic, it has the production quality on top. So it's probably just a subjective thing to really click with the song as a whole as well, which will probably happen sooner rather than later. But we'll see. We'll figure that one out when we get there. For now, though, I enjoyed listening to this one, and I hope you did too. Do tell me in the comments what you think of this song. Let me know. And as always, hopefully, I'll see you soon again. Until then, take care of yourselves, and bye bye.